Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I am here today with another haul video. 192. We have 4 BrickLink orders, one of them hand-delivered at my GardenSLUG meeting today, the day of recording this video, Saturday, May 16th, 2015. I say that because it's after then that this actually gets published. Anywho, there was also going to be a bit of garage sale items in here, but it's not necessarily a Lego item. It's used for Lego. It's just a whole bunch of storage containers and a computer chair I needed for a little bit of Lego furniture, you know, around the Lego room. But that's not going to go in here. Too big, too non-Lego. Let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the mail. The BrickLink orders that arrived in the mail from our mailman. So the first package we have, you know him, you love him, it's Bricks from Chris. Bricks from Chris had some nice items in his store. I took a trip there. I believe it's my second or third time in the store. At this point, probably second. And here we have it. There's a couple simple items, some of them for sig fig parts. I know this one at least is for sig fig's hair. I don't have it currently because it was in a lot of larger sets. So thank you for that. We also have some sig fig faces in there. The same face twice, no alternate faces. That's fine. Good to go. We also have this hair piece, also for a sig fig. And I'd like to mention the sig figs, but I don't remember exactly which sig figs they go to. That's something you can look forward to in the next town update. Alright, so last but not least, from Bricks from Chris. Bricks from Chris, that's the store name. Bricks for Chris is the YouTube channel, so we don't get that confused. We have 4 8x16 bright green base plates. Great for town building. Want to get more work on different buildings to add into the town, so it makes the town updates more exciting and more progressive over time. Thank you, Chris, for those parts. Next up, we have an order here from Brick Stackers, another Chris. And there it is. This is actually the first order I've placed with Brick Stackers, so I'm very excited for this one in here. Inside of this large bag, we got a bunch of smaller bags, and inside of those smaller bags, we got parts. So there is the Brick Stackers business card. Get the info about his BrickLink store, Brick Owl, his blog, and other social media that he's available on. We have an Extremis soldier, if I'm correct on that name. This is definitely using for a sig fig. You can probably figure it out by the torso. We also have here 2 heads. 2 heads are better than one. Got the winky kind of face and the more childish face. That's cool. We got Frank Rock from Monster Fighters. Good for sig fig parts, and I really do like this figure. I do have them already, but again, sig fig parts, you need them. We have a racer here for another sig fig. We have some torsos and some pants. You could probably figure out the sig fig for that. And you might know this one too. I'd like to see if you guys can guess in the comments who the sig figs are for these videos. That'd be interesting. If you know this black hat, you know I don't have it yet, but you might figure out the sig fig for that. We got the white one, another sig fig. They're both from the same area, in fact, for both those hats. The paint palette is actually good for the collectible minifigure artist. That's all I needed to complete that figure. Also, I might throw it in here and there for Bob Ross, my custom figure. And we got some other hairs in here as well. Thank you very much, Brick Stackers, for that order. Next up, we have an order here from Little Figs. This is another BrickLink seller. 3 out of 4 stores. We are almost there. I know it's going to be a longer video than usual because we got a lot of orders to go through and some bonuses at the end. So we'll start things off with these base plates. 16x16 base plates with a road in them. I actually really like these, and I'm looking forward to using them in the town. I could use them as drive-thrus. I can use them as parking spaces. You'll have to see the town updates for more about that. In here we have just a 16x16 regular base plate and a blue panel wall. There's another blue panel wall in here with these large gray pieces. And the large gray pieces are in cahoots with these large Bionicle swords, you probably can figure out Takanuva. That's the answer for the figure I was trying to recreate. It was missing the weapons. And we also have here 2 Rebel helmets. I needed those helmets for some Rebels. We have this medieval figure, kind of like a townsperson. Definitely needed him for sig fig building. And I do like the torso for him. You can probably figure out the head for him. I mean, the head and the hair. Anyways, we got this figure for sig fig building. We got a bunch of torsos for sig figs, as well as those rebel soldiers I was talking about. There we go. Next up, we have pants and a head. We got another figure in here. If you remember that Radia I was trying to build in another hole previously, that's the head I needed. I don't remember if I have the right hat. I thought the hat was either like a dark gray or if it was actually white. Hard to tell from the pictures. Here we have an actor from LEGO Studios. Definitely needed the torso and the pants, so I picked that up not just once, but twice. We got a lot of smiling heads here, a lot of my sig fig head. You can see another more standard, more modern one there. That's not for my sig fig, it's for others. And we have, because this one has a nice torso, there we go. Okay, let's try to make some room for the next thing here. This is our last BrickLink order, but it's also a whole bunch of awesome parts. This is from my GardenSLUG meeting. As I recorded it, it was today. The Saturday that I mentioned in the beginning. And the reason why it was hand delivered was because the member that I bought from was in Garden. I have a member from GardenSLUG that has a BrickLink store. A few of them do, including myself. So they hand delivered it to me instead of sending it over the mail, which is nice. Saves on shipping. And there was also a big thing with the event. With our meeting, we went over some general things about upcoming events, but we got the opportunity towards the end to go through all different kinds of LEGO pieces. These were spare ones that were from the LEGO stores, sent in large LEGO boxes that filled up 3 to 4 tables easily. And I got 2 Ziploc bags full of them. The other Ziploc bag I have here has part of the order. Basically, the order, Uncle D's Toys, if you know them from New Jersey. Basically, in that order, there was the large green base plate. There were also some goblins on the bottom. I think I dropped a piece. Well, oh well. Alright, let's get all these pieces poured out, because this is a lot of LEGO pieces I can definitely make some use of. It's like a free BrickLink order. Or free pick-a-brick, or whatever you want to call it. There are lots of LEGO pieces in here. Okay. Pour more of them out. Okay. Okay, this is good. The parts that were from the BrickLink order are actually in a separate bag. I'll go through those at the end. I'll go through these loose pieces first. Here's the second bag of pieces. Holy moly. There's a lot of LEGO pieces for free. I mean, we had to pay dues just annually, but this was free to pick out anything we wanted in the meeting. So I was able to get 3 figures of my own design. I tried to get Obi-Wan. I know I'm going to need the hair for him. I got this figure, which has that zombie torso. And I got Bane. At least I got the head for him. And those really nice pants, too. Do like the pants. So here's a look at all the parts. It's so much to go through. I don't think I have the time for it right now. You'll see it in upcoming town updates and maybe some mocks. So let's get to our last part of the package, Uncle D's Toys. I mentioned before that I had a base plate in here. That's the old green kind. And other than that, we've had a bunch of minifigure parts. I needed Jay to complete Jay from the Battle for Ninjago City, so I can work on that review and then show it to you guys. We also have some goblins in here. Let me see if I can get them all out. We have this cool printed tile. Here's Jay from before. I dropped one. dropped another thing. Oh, this was the bag from the Goblin. I did need another pair of the Spooky Girl pants for a custom fig. Got some hair for a sig fig. We got some printed 1021 or 1201 pieces. Very cool. Another sig fig part. Got some panels. Got some bigger panels. And we got a whole bunch of these slope pieces. They're very well coveted. And here's the other parts from the Goblin. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if you can't see everything in this cluster of Lego pieces, but there are a lot of good stuff in here. Nice finds, unique items, items that might give me some ideas. Hopefully I can work more on some town ideas. Let me know what this one is. I don't recall seeing that before. Totally like this. This was cool from Bionicle. I'd be happy to take a challenge with this. A bunch of other pieces are good in here too. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with more Lego videos.